I'm recording.
To grab both
I'm recording.
Deco's and... Oh, okay. I could literally see this is the moment where Vita walks up, grabs both Finbar and Deco by the ears, and pulls them into the corner.
Wait. Let Vita.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let me... Proceed, Mike.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the internet crash. We have been playing for a little bit over 2 hours, and we are now we're starting the third hour mark.
Another 4 to go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they have survived an epic encounter with Deco almost dying, Finbar taking a shit ton of damage, and Vita magically surviving due to her smart use of spells.
And also... strategy.
Stratego. And we are going to have a little role-playing as they're building a pyre for the dead. The dead wormlings. Dead dragonborn.
I thought we already...
We kind of had our funeral service.
Okay, you already had your funeral service. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, go.
So, now that it's happened, are we going ahead?
Yeah, go.
So, I walk over in front of them. Now that this is done, what the hell were you thinking? What part of... Wait. Like, she starts her face kind of starts to change.
What are you talking about?
Wait, fun. You start to see that she's legitimately pissed. Probably for the first time you've ever seen her legitimately full-on pissed.
I was thinking that those things needed to die.
Yeah, what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, but it matters if both of you die.
Listen, I know I should have been careful, but when I see innocent creatures get stomped to death, I can't help myself.
Yes, I understand that.
We
Next time?
literally didn't have time to wait, Vita, Deco says.
I was in the hallway telling you that we needed the element of surprise.
I look down. Like, they nearly got us both.
Yeah. Next time, strategy.
I'll try. I just look up and go, I'll try, but as I said, sometimes I lose myself. You know that I don't always rush in.
Deco just gives her this, like, angry look, like, don't patronize me.
And she gives you a glare that you've probably never seen on her face ever. Like, this is not the time to be having any sass.
Which reminds me, Deco,
Deco slowly looks over at Finbar.
I'm sorry I probably went a little far. I might have stolen a bit of your justice.
Out of character, what is he talking about?
Well, basically, I killed that thing that you were fighting and everything else. I don't want to.
Oh, he's apologizing for stealing Deco's thunder. Okay,
Yeah.
Now I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Deco kind of just gives him, like, the look like, how dare you take it. But he doesn't say anything, he just gives you that look. And then looks away.
Are you serious? Fine, whatever.
Thanks for your help, Finn. He just says,
And I just go up to bit. Sorry, I ignored your advice.
You did what now?
I ignored your advice. The strategize. But that being said, how awesome was I? You see what I did?
At this point, she's holding the bridge of her nose, and then she just quietly walks away.
Everyone's a critic. You think I did awesome, don't you, Noxie?
Deco kind of walks to the back wall over here, feeling really upset. Not sure how to, what to say. So then he just punches the wall. Like, God damn it, he did save my life, but at the same time, I wanted that fucker to be mine! That's what's going through his head.
Vita gathers up the wormlings and starts petting them.
The wormlings are cuddling the old man.
Yes. And the old man is trying to sleep.
Essentially, she's making sure he can rest undisturbed.
Got it. Deco walks back over, looking at Vito gather up the wormlings. We should probably rest too.
I'm fine.
He steps closer and holds out his hand for Liam.
Oh, the one that's right next to Rachel's character? He actually slightly curls around Rachel's character a bit more.
Deco just kind of eye twitches a second, but doesn't say anything.
He kind of gives you this look of, like, sit down next to her.
He sits down, but not directly next to her, kind of like just slightly on the other side of the old man.
Make peace with her, he quickly chirps.
In Draconic?
In Draconic. If it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. He also chirps in. This is not a time for ego with friends and loved ones.
God damn it, even my little dragon is fucking berating me, is what's going through his head.
I start petting the little wormlings. I have no idea what it's really saying. Because I only know a couple words.
And he also chirps in, what happens if that got Velma hurt? And he curls up right up against Vita. You have to think of more than just yourself.
Deco sighs slowly. I'm sorry, Vita.
I was just so worried. Everybody might have died. Everybody, there's just so much death inside.
I know. Why I lost it. But you're right. We've got to hold back. We're facing evil like most people couldn't possibly survive. So we've got to be...
All of us are gone.
Alright guys, so what are we going to do next?
I don't know. Maybe we need to find a way out of this room.
Well, I guess, is there a way out other than the way we came?
I think the way that the man pointed towards the font, Deco murmurs. I guess while we're at it, we can just see if it's been corrupted or not.
Well, yeah. First,
We should still rest for a few hours.
yeah, and what, I guess while doing that, while you guys rest, I'm gonna check these evil monsters boys and see if they've got anything of value on them. Hey, I'm the only motherfucker that doesn't need to sleep.
Well, Rin is standing guard too. I'm just laughing.
Yeah. So, Mr. DM, is there anything of value?
Let me go through the character sheets again. Well, there's nothing much for the Necromancer because that fucker was just obliterated, which was a very good move.
Actually, yeah. Like, how bad of a situation would it have been if I didn't kill him at the beginning?
Let's just say this. You would have definitely have needed Rin's Revivify.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You saw how close Deco was to death? That's essentially with 3 characters. Against 3.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. You fought level 10s.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, if you didn't get... Here's the other thing. If you didn't get that ambush round, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If Finbar didn't have his poison, you'd be dead. Because that...
And if I didn't crit 3 times, we'd be dead.
Yes. And you're hearing Rin say that.
Alright?
Basically, if I didn't explode the Necromancer immediately, we'd be dead.
Yeah, pretty much Finn...
Because that's the one we focus attack on. Thank
Yeah.
God we will attack him first.
Yeah, if I didn't use the whole, like, acid attack on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, this is what Rin is saying to you. He's pretty much slightly chastising, but essentially saying, we got lucky.
You guys are extremely fucking lucky.
Yes.
Alright. We get it, Rin. Next time we'll strategize. It means that much to you. That being said, Rin, how awesome did I do? He's still proud of it.
In full plate mail, Rin just flops down his helmet and sits down. he's just staring. It's like one of those moments where you deal with a kid, like he's chastising him, and I did great too, you know. And Rin's just like, I can't say no, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction right now.
Damn it.
So it's kind of like a kid got into a fight. It's like, you shouldn't have done that. You could have gotten seriously hurt.
Yeah, but I sounded really good, didn't I?
Yeah, I broke his jaw.
Yes, that's the funny part.
I fucked him up really good, didn't I?
Okay, so Mr. DM, is there anything of value?
I'm going through each one of their stats. This is the funny part. No, essentially great swords. Nothing of really remark.
Do you want me if I could add the great swords to the loot and we can sell it?
Yes, you can sell the goddamn motherfucking loot.
Yeah,
but
it has some kind of value.
But here's the other thing: is a lot of the stuff you hit did kind of do some serious damage to their armor. You did melt some people down.
Okay.
How many
Fine.
great swords?
One great sword.
One great sword.
That's all we get is one great, so that's fine.
Well, here's the other thing: you did bisect them. You did smash them into oblivion, and the monk didn't really have any hand weapons. He essentially was just bitch smacking and kicking people.
Fucking throwing arrows back at people, motherfucker.
Oh yes, that low damage. A monk can use a key point and whip it right back at you. So essentially, it was like I was so excited because I don't really get to do that in many of the games because it's never usually done. And it's like yes, I felt horrible doing it, but I was still excited. Like, boom.
That's cool.
No, it was pretty cool. Alright, guys, I guess we better check out what's over here. Okay.
Alright, so are we treating it like just like a short rest?
Or full rest.
Here's the thing: are you doing a long rest or a short rest? That is up to you.
Well, we're gonna need a long rest to be able to refresh our spells, aren't we?
Yeah, well, that's what you guys need.
So we might as well, do a long rest. The doors are locked. Nobody's getting in.
As far as we know.
Oh, shit.
Wait, yeah, what the hell?
Sound effects. Is everything okay in there?
Deco, walks up to the door and uses his actor feet, mimicking one of the voices.
Oh, what do you want?
No. It's like, God damn it! I said, don't bother me.
You don't hear another peep out of him. Not a single another knock is said or done.
Nice job, Decker. Alright. Now let's go check out the back.
Alright, so refreshing of spells. Refreshing spells. Alright.
I love how you freaked out, like, oh god.
Alright, so, oh, and health. Kinda need to get that health back, too. Alright, so which way are we going?
You're going to be going
We're
out.
going with the green.
Okay. Green. By the green. Hi, green. Here, I'll bring Vita over there, too.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, shit, is this the right one? Yeah, I think this is the right one.
Just see, okay, it just says,
Yeah, it's
the
gonna take a
area
sec.
says starting.
Ah,
Drop Deco in there, drop Vita in there.
okay.
I'll drop me in there.
Let me double check, because I did change something.
Right now all I see is a white grid.
Bring in... It's the 11 mark.
Vita's 55. Why is she 55? Did we not increase your health? Why am I 61 and you're 55?
I must have forgotten to increase my hit points.
What's Finn at?
164.
Alright, yeah, we missed increasing yours by 8 plus 2, so you're 65.
Okay.
Okay. Bramble and vines clutch the boles of the trees overhead. Thick branches draped with silver webs hide the sky. In the foliage, you can see immense spiders lurking. The vague path through the garden forks a short way, one way leading off to the south, the other starting up the hill to the southwest.
We probably should bring the old man with us. we want to get him. We want to get him out of this abbey. We want to get him to safety. We're not going to just leave him.
So let's send him back to the caravan.
You don't want to... Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. You're taking that guy with you, and Rin and Velma are going to help carry him.
Okay.
I was going to say you can ride on Nox, but he's probably too heavy for Nox.
Maybe not be too heavy, but essentially, I don't think you want to lose Nox. Trust me. You're in combat. Let the NPCs carry the injured. Okay. What do you do?
Guys, what we should do next?
Deco looks over towards the old man. Where is the font? He asks.
It's a ways away. We've had some issues with animals here. We were going to tend it and clear it out. Last we heard, there were some creatures here. And...
Creature.
Yes, creatures, he coughs. I don't...
Oh.
Hmm? Yes, oh, you're asking what type of creatures? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Well, he says that we've had some issues with spiders over here.
Yeah, unfortunately we ran into some spiders on our way here.
There was this big one! And Nox right here tore it apart.
He smiles and coughs a bit. We also had issues with owl bears, and we're trying to get a mating pair to work. It's not going too well. We don't want them dead, and we also have some issues with displacer beasts.
Well, wait. You're trying to mate an owl on a bear?
Deco face palms slightly.
Actually, I full on face palm.
That's a good one. I love you.
Even though that wouldn't be like Finbar, I go to resist.
Well, he would be a country bumpkin, now wouldn't he?
No, he would be a nature boy.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention. Actually forgot to ask. Are the
There's
wormlings?
a chance that he's never saw one.
Are the wormlings still with Vita, or did they go back to their?
They go back to their original people.
Okay.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
No,
I don't think that language is rather appropriate, but. I'm sorry.
The fuck are you talking about, Penny?
No, I thought I was playing it off as if the old man was cursing.
I know, but I was responding with also with profanity. It was supposed to be funny.
monkey balls.
What's going on?
I thought I put the creatures in here. Let me get the monster manual. But 1 second. God, mother monkeys.
Mother
Can we
of
go
monkeys.
somewhere?
What?
Mother of monkeys.
Wait, damn, I've got a few questions to ask you, I guess.
Yes.
So, we cleared out this town, I guess?
You, yeah, wait, you went through the village. There's really no survivors there?
Yep.
This is the lone survivor, other than the wizard that we had to dispatch of because he kind of went a little cuckoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he kind of had to pay for his crimes, so...
He was trying to bring back his love to life. Yeah, I don't blame.
Yeah, don't care.
I love Finbar. I don't care.
Yeah, you don't bring back the dead.
I don't care. So then there's no point in saving me, is there, Finbar?
You're not dead yet, are you?
But I am close to undead.
Not dead yet. I'm getting
I tell you
better.
what,
I'm
once
just
you're
mostly dead.
Well, once you are dead and come back, I made the promise I would take you down. Until then, you're alive to me. Got it?
Sure.
Okay.
That's
Now,
really comforting.
there's all these spider webs around.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, the question is, are you going to march through them uncaringly, or are you going to attempt to move through them without disturbing it?
Tried
Well, I
to
was
do
going to
that.
say, can we burn them?
Actually, yeah. Let's see if we can try and
Here's the thing.
You know,
Yes, wait. Here's the thing. Yes, you can try to burn them.
That might call the spiders to us, though.
and make them fall down.
What if we all, because we've all got torches, I'm sure, burn from different areas at the same time?
Here's the thing: if we burn the web, what's keeping the spiders up in the web?
Well, hopefully we burn the spiders at the same time.
I love this. I love this guy.
Yeah, spiders are flammable, aren't they?
Spiders falling out of the sky. Okay, like it's more likely that's what's gonna happen. It's like we get
Deco takes out his notebook and starts jotting down a little note. Spiders in the sky.
like
but bitter. Spiders are flammable. Everyone knows that.
yeah, everything's slim.
Except water elementals.
We burn the web that burns the spiders. Problem solved.
Or we could just try and ninja it through, considering we've got an injured man with us.
That's my point. How are we going to ninja it through when we've got an injured man?
Very carefully, I say.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can give you a hint. The checks that you probably would need to pass is acrobatics, nature, stealth, and stuff like that.
I'm gonna use acrobatics.
Okay, let me ask this: is my idea as terrible as they're making it out to be?
Have you ever tried to burn down a spider web and not hit you?
I've burned a lot of spider webs.
Wait, seriously? We're learning all kinds of shit about you.
That's normal boy shit, you know that.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
But I guess there was one time when I regretted it.
I love this. What's that? Okay, pause break. What was that one time? And just think about this in the fantasy setting. What is that one time you regretted it?
When there was a clutch of eggs that exploded, and it was like 90 spiders crawling on my arm.
Okay, Nemo, think of this. Fantasy. Those jokes about, this is just, I can't tell if this is Halloween decorations of spiders on the top of a building, or is this Australia joke? Now add this in a fantasy setting. You have a party that has been injured, that has a cult coming after you, and you have an injured old dragonborn that is really seriously injured.
So your answer is yes, this is as bad as idea as it sounds.
Here's the thing, I'm letting you make your own choice. I'm just saying that this is a fantasy world.
I know. All I'm saying is it doesn't seem like any idea is a good idea. We sneak through. We've got to do like 7 checks. And if we pass through, we're going to have the same problem as setting it on fire. Because I've walked through
It all works if we set it on fire.
Sorry?
Because then all those fuckers are going to come at us at once.
Well, I don't know if you've ever crawled inside a roof of a house, but walking through webs sucks when it comes to spiders.
Would you prefer that I just, cast Tidal Wave and try and wash them down the water spout?
Itsy bitsy spider, the motherfucker.
What?
Itsy bitsy spider, runs up water spout.
You gotta draw this one, right, Katie?
And what's the fuck around? Yeah. No, so what's the plan?
Or I could do some kind of glyph of warding thing.
Well, here's an idea. Is there any way we can freeze the spiders?
I mean, yeah, I can ray of frost the webs, but...
What? Why are you giggling, Mike?
Oh, nothing.
Listen. I've set webs on fire, but I've never had the power to freeze a web. So...
Mike's rolling. Why are you rolling? Stop it!
We are outside, right?
Yes, you
Yes,
are
we're
outside.
Okay.
I could use control weather to make it rain. Hard.
I guess...
Why are you gonna make it so much more difficult for us?
Well, no. Well, yeah, but it'll wash all the spiders on the water spout.
Where's the fucking water spout?
The cave.
What is this water spout you're talking about?
It's a Gavin hole.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know how big of a rainstorm would flood a cave.
Oh god, Mike is getting irritated.
No, I'm not getting irritated. I'm just rolling for what I need to roll for.
That was a long roll of dice.
Okay, okay. So let's go through our options. Right? We got 1, sneak through. That includes doing several checks. We got barge our way through, which comes with its own risks. We got fire, which comes with the DM's discretion. And from what I take, that's gonna be bad. And then we got freezing, which we have no idea what that will do. So that's also at the DM's discretion, which equals bad. So I guess right now, only options are barge.
Well, here's the other thing: here's the thing. The idea of causing the weather is not a bad idea. It's more of a natural element. So here's the thing: you would probably have to still sneak your way through, but you probably have a bigger advantage on that.
Yeah. Okay. So would you prefer me to have freezing rain or just regular rain?
Okay. I put on another cloak and go. Guess it better be freezing rain.
Woo! Wait. Ale?
Yes,
I
hail.
don't feel like getting my head pummeled by chunks of ice.
Okay,
We'll be
freezing
undercover.
and just sleep then. Control weather. Hold on.
Where's your control weather option?
It's there. It's in the cell.
So you actually added it into here.
Mm-hmm.
Weather.
Yes.
Okay, describe the weather that's coming down, Rachel, exactly in immense detail.
It's going to be wet, but also slightly icy. So there's going to be
Sleet.
Sleet.
Oh, you fucker.
More detail the better, Rachel.
Okay,
Sleet is a good choice, I think.
okay, ladies and gentlemen. Roll me your best stat, be it acrobatics, nature, or stealth.
I don't know which one it is.
I'll tell you in a second, Rachel. Acrobatics for me. And for Rachel, your best stat of the three is stealth.
Woo!
You sure nature is not your better one, David?
Nature is slightly worse. I don't know why.
Let
It
me
should
see
be
your
higher,
sheet.
but it's not.
Let me see your sheet. Finbar.
It's +3, so
Because you're proficient in it. But that
Yeah.
requires intelligence, which you have no points in.
Ah, which is weird, but okay.
Because
Nate?
he has 15 in Dex, 12 in Strength, 11 in Constitution, 11 in Intelligence, 16 in Wisdom, 11 in Charisma. He's just 1 point off from having
A bonus,
higher
okay.
having a bonus.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, smile.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucked.
No, you actually make it.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't know how.
Well,
Yeah.
he did say advantage with the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, and as you deftly dodge, you start seeing gigantic wolf spiders around, scuttling away. And you did... I'd like everyone to do it again.
Okay.
So,
I like how Rachel's laughing like she's like...
Deco Acrobatics,
Oh, yeah, pass.
Vita Stealth.
And you guys make it through very slowly, and you see these spiders...
You know what I should have done is survival, but oh well.
Ah. Yeah, survival. Yeah, I would have added that in there. This is taken from a different book, but yeah, I would have added that. You see the spiders slowly scuttling away. As you're going by, you're seeing the web start to slowly dissolve in the rain and the sleet.
Good idea.
As we move forward.
Oh, yes, and... Well, here's the thing. I wasn't expecting to use that magic, so you essentially beat the level.
Oh,
Ladies and
Yay!
gentlemen, this is why I don't mind D&D. It may drive some DMs nuts, but if you bend the rules and you find a way to twist everything around to screw... I don't consider it screw it up, but essentially you blow the DM's mind, I don't care. I think that's what you should do. Now, in this area, it's called the Whispering Groves, the Dragonborn says. Soft music drifts from this part of the grove, combining happiness and melancholy. beautiful and otherworldly voices accompany a melody, singing of golden summers past and the bitter loss of winter. The music seems to light the boughs above the golden fire of autumn. Ahead, several gorgeous women dressed in gowns of autumn leaves sing beside a clear pond. They giggle and whisper to one another, with a elf in the midst. "Welcome, mortals," one says.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
It chuckles, "Will you play our game?"
What sort of game? What sort of game? What?
Should we start at first? Sure, it's a yes or ask what the game is.
I'm going to ask what the game is.
Okay.
What
What sort of game?
Well, why don't you tell us about yourselves? Something secret, nothing trivial, something strong, something that no one else knows.
Okay.
Probably.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I want to murder the tyrant of a town for killing my parents.
The elf of the group looks up at you and smiles and nods.
Is that a deep enough secret?
She smiles. You must have more. But she flutters away from you. What about you?
Who's she speaking to?
She's looking directly at Vida.
I haven't seen my father in years. I don't even remember his name.
She lightly brushes your cheek and smiles. The women, giggling, whisper to themselves. And you? Looking directly at Deco.
I'm not playing this game. Deco says, shaking his head.
She seems a bit agitated.
I'm just thinking of what I can say.
She's very much disappointed in you, Deco.
Deco, just say something.
She flutters to Velma and whispers in her ear. Velma just looks down at the ground.
Okay.
Wondering what the hell that's about.
Oh, she goes, "How rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Marion."
Marion?
Hi.
And she bows
Marion?
low to you. Hi.
Yes. Nice to meet you. Can I ask why you wanted to play this game?
It's more or less boring. I've had my meditations here. I've been here for a good long while, and it just... I just been trying to struggle to be at peace, and I've been wandering from my home, just letting where the wind takes me, and it just took me here.
You do know making people say their deepest, darkest secrets isn't very peaceful for them, don't you?
True, but I have to see who the people I am with and how honorable they are and how much they're willing to say the truth and stand up for what's lawful and dutiful, and those who will say the right thing.
Deco just narrows his eyes looking at her.
Let's go. Fair enough. I guess that's better than my test of testing someone's character.
I struggle with other ways of testing others.
Well, I guess it's nice to meet you. And I put out my hand to shake her hand.
She shakes her hand and smiles. You wouldn't be happy
where you are, right?
in the middle of a battle? Is that what you're suggesting, young one?
Yes. And a young one.
She looks down at you. You do know I'm a high elf.
Oh.
All of you are awfully young. She leans up and speaks Elvish to Finbar.
I understand.
Oh yeah, you do understand. But you kind of get. She kind of says, maybe not too young with you.
I'm just stunned, like, what? Thank you.
I think she's hitting on Finbar.
She snaps her head back, realizing that you're a half-elf for the first time, and realizing, crap, she heard that.
And I elbow Vida in the
She didn't really immediately notice or anything. Oh yeah, the hat. Yeah.
Yeah, your ears are covered, so it's like you're looking exotic, but like, oh, it's probably a human trying to look like an elf.
Yeah. I elbow Vida in the ribs.
What?
Shut up, Vida.
Is
that what I call it?
She starts speaking in Elvish. Oh. So are you the pair?
Huh?
What?
Sorry?
What are you talking about?
Can you repeat that?
She goes, oh, are you a pairing?
Oh, no.
No. She's with, this guy. And points to me.
Oh. Vida blushes. She goes completely red. It's not... red.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like that, but it's not like that. If you get...
She smiles. And she still speaks Elvish because she glances up at Deco. What's his problem? Doesn't like to play games, does he?
No, he's had a bit of a hard time. He's not much for like beating around the bush. Be kind to him. He's had it rough lately.
I forget. Does Deco understand?
The cold calls you more trouble than you. And I just try and say in Elvish, the cold calls you more trouble than you can imagine.
And I kind of do a little bit of a hand motion while I'm also saying that he's got a bit of a stick up his ass.
At the mention of the cult, you see her actually snarl.
Sorry?
She just snarls at the mention of the cult.
Oh, okay. No. I was like, well, we're fighting it. We're doing our best to stop them, but it's a hard fight.
Sounds like it's been a massive struggle for you.
It has been.
In more ways than one.
She snarls, they're a front against nature. Bastard.
I agree.
Yeah. We're alive for now. For
So,
now.
can I answer, what's with the giggling chicks?
She rolls her eyes. They're the dryads. They're a bit preoccupied by entertaining themselves, and for someone with wanderlust like me, it kind of is a nice thing to settle down occasionally once in a while.
Fair enough.
My ads were...
Hmm?
No, nothing.
No, you broke up for a second.
I said, so you and the dryads were... talking?
Yes, she says. What did you think I was doing?
I don't know. I usually don't see people just rise out of water.
She didn't rise out of the water, she was amongst them.
Oh, okay, sorry. Were they bathing? I thought they were.
No, they were just around a pool of water.
Oh, okay.
So basically, they're just sticking their feet in.
Oh, okay.
Well, Finbar's just awkward. He's like, I know.
Hmm?
So,
What?
where do you come from? Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from a far way off, but I've been kind of exiled from it. Not that I really much like to talk about it right now, but let's just say being a druid is not always cracked up to be.
She's still talking in Elvish?
Yes! She's talking it. Well, you didn't play the game, so she does, like...
I just go. I just say I'm basically talking around Elvis. I go. Well, you only talk about it now, but you owe me a secret too.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, you just read my mind. But I can't say it because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yes!
Because they're talking Elvish!
Yeah.
So you're probably just looking a little bit confused and looking at Liam, probably, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, Deco went over to examine the pool and then came back and is looking confused with Liam. So yes.
Yeah. But that's basically what I say. I'm just like, you owe me. You don't have to talk about it now, but you owe me a secret.
Oh, she smiles and giggles. And David, this is where you can come up with it because this is Miriam, your character.
That's right.
Yes, I told you were going to meet her in due time.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to come up with a secret.
You can have a secret because that's her background. I'm looking at just the personality, ideals, bonds, and flaws, but I don't have a background to, and I don't want to take that away from you.
Okay. Well, I thought the background was going to be how.
Right, but like how did
I thought we made a background.
Like redhead.
Her background is the Outlander, but it doesn't explain how, it doesn't explain her history of how she came to have that background.
I see.
Essentially, you get the ability to add a lot more to her. Essentially, you gave me a bare bones for a basic small conversation, and like something secret that's something that could be possibly for you. And here's the thing, you can have them whisper quietly to each other, and you can later on reveal it if you would like to do that.
Okay, fair. I know, I'm thinking about it. Let's see here. I didn't know I had to do that. Now that I know.
Here's the thing, I didn't know you were going to get this far that quick. I thought you were going to end shortly.
Well, that's because she pulls a fucking secret out of me. Now I get one.
Oh, she doesn't have to, but...
But she eventually...
As well.
Sorry?
Does Rin speak Elvish as well?
Yes.
Yes, because he's a drow.
So only one that doesn't understand it is Velma, which is she's now just sitting. She's actually standing next to Deco and playing with
Okay. Well, I was gonna pull something for you to invent something, but I guess I wanted to ask, like, why is a high elf like her alone? But
Oh my.
Oh, that's not what it meant. I was a community people. You know what? Oh, I'm going to think about a question I asked you. How's that?
Okay.
So, guys, help.
What?
He's okay. Here's the thing. She actually goes to Finbar and whispers, "Would you like another companion on this journey to fight the cult?"
Sure. We need we need as many strong fighters as we can get.
Well, I don't know how powerful a druid can be, but I'll see what I can do.
If you survived on your own, you must be okay.
I'm like, way to go, Finbar. Ooh, good flirting.
Alright, and then I finally break out of it and go, Deco? He's joining us.
He looks
He?
from Finbar to her. And then back to Finbar.
Okay, you hear wait, you hear Rin I was gonna say you hear Rin in his armor reverberating. Bow chicka bow wow 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 wow.
I go, hey, we need as many people to fight the cult as we can, right?
Sure we do.
Wait, Rin intentionally makes his armor squeak.
Right?
I go, alright, none of you can talk.
He just goes completely red. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. Sure you don't either, Vita. Rin. I remember catching you in that room, half naked.
Deco just sighs. I mean, I guess you have to have a girlfriend too, Deco murmurs.
And then I stared daggers at Deco.
What? He
And I'll
says.
have you know, there was nothing improprietous happening in...
Not yet, in a way.
What are you trying to say?
And you know she's
Hey,
lying because
hey,
her
I'll
voice goes
I'll
up in pitch.
I'll keep quiet if you guys do.
I like how it all went quiet.
Finbar walks up triumphantly.
So I'm actually looking over at Velma. So you guys? Kind of like,
She turns red and looks off in the other direction.
I can imagine Deco does the same. They both turn red and look in opposite directions.
The main reason he walked away is he didn't want to catch everyone seeing him red.
Everyone is red, beat red levels of oh god.
Deco attempts to clear his voice and address Miriam. So, what are the special properties of this font? Why is it that the cult want to corrupt it?
It's the font of Io. It's holy waters. It's... You're quite honestly looking at stuff that is claimed to be the tears of the god Io that birthed Bahamut and Tiamat.
Wait, Bahamut and Tiamat are siblings?
You didn't know that? Looking at Deco in shock.
Deco just
They're literally
scratches his head.
They're literally like brother and sister.
Deco then looks back to Miriam, trying to get over his embarrassment of not knowing that information. You said holy waters, as in healing properties? He asks.
Well, it said it could heal, but you'd be asking a great wish of that. It usually grants visions.
Vision, huh?
Mm-hmm. They are holy waters from the gods.
Glances back at the pond.
That's
No,
not the pond. That's not where the water is. Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
I go, how bad would it be to, take just a little bit and have it for the, Order of the Gauntlet?
She sighs. To be
Would that be
honest,
sacrilegious?
this is to be honest with what's going on. She kind of looks around. I don't think formalities would be holding up that much anymore. Probably anything done to fight the cult is probably the most important thing to do.
Will you take us to the font then? Deco asks.
We have a few issues of getting there, but yes, I will be able to.
Wait. We've also got to get Deco here to Waterdeep. That comes first.
The font is here.
Oh. I thought you
It's,
said the journey is away.
it's a way along in this area. she remarks, saying it's
Ah.
not. It,
Sorry. We're used to doing pretty big trips.
oh, She goes. Oh, you're used to big things. I see.
Was that Count Sylvia, guys? I like big things.
Yeah, look at his wolf.
Yes. Noxie's, big as I get.
Someone might make a comment that you're overcompensating for something by having such a large wolf.
Someone might say that. Someone might say Nox will bite your face off if you keep that attitude up.
Nox wouldn't attack me, Deco says, scratching Nox back behind the ear.
Well, you are being kind of sassy.
How's that any different from how I've acted?
Well, it's just not an appropriate time for sass.
There's never an appropriate time for sass. That's why all the time is an appropriate time for sass.
And then while Deco is scratching Nox, I go, Nox, growl. And then
Deco just looks at him, just like, and then lets out like a dragon-like sounding roar, like right back, which actually sounds a lot more draconic than when he was a kid. Is that
I
practice?
actually have.
Roll me performance.
Oh gosh. Also intimidate, probably.
yeah, can Nox roll.
Like you might be able to demonstrate that stuff, but Nox might just look at you like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You don't sound like a great dragon, but you sound like between a wormling and a young dragon. It sounds a little more better than it was before, but not by much.
Well,
And-
Deco's also trying not to. Deco's trying not to scare Nox. It's just more like, yeah, you can roar, I can roar too.
Nox got a 20 on his intimidation.
That's a good boy, Nox. Deco pats him lightly, like, no reason for us to be fighting.
That's okay. Settle down, boy.
Oh god, the funny thing is, it would be even funnier if the doggy just tackled him like doggies do, not realizing how big they are.
Yeah.
He just starts licking him.
The golden dragonborn starts chuckling. What do you expect from a child of Bahatrumath?
Once again, looks back over
keep,
towards.
I keep going. Why does he keep saying that?
It's not
No.
the first time I've heard it.
God, shrimp.
No idea what that is. So, Mary, can you take us to the, I guess, Waters of Ire?
Oh, I'll take you to the font. Though it won't be easy, but I'll get you there. Though we have a few creaturely issues.
Creaturely issues.
Oh, and what would that be?
Creaturely issues. She says.
Well, we've been trying to breed some owl bears. Not an owl and a bear. Owl bears.
Geez.
She makes clear.
Well, I've never seen an owl bear. What do they do?
Oh, well, we have this. We've been trying to get this mating pair to get going, but they haven't been going at it, and well, Finbar is laughing and giggling, isn't he?
So, did you play them romantic music?
I hear drawings showing them how to do it helps.
She pinches the bridge of her nose.
That's a fourth world joke for you guys.
They're like fucking pandas.
Exactly. That was a panda joke.
Yeah. So anyone that likes pandas shouldn't exist.
They're fucking retarded, yes.
He doesn't want them.
Nature doesn't want them to live. They don't want to fuck anymore.
Anyway.
Okay.
Back to these owlbears.
She smiles. Well, we've been having some issues up ahead at the bell tower. Though I think he might be able to help.
Oh.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything else we need to worry about?
Well, we heard some growls, but we're not exactly sure what monsters are up there. When this attack happened, we kind of think there's something hunting up ahead.
Hunting.
You mean like a monster or...
Well, for you guys, I don't think much. And she turns to Finbar. I don't think you'll have much trouble. Smiling at him. Finbar giggles. This is what makes it priceless.
I'm kind of elbowing Timber, like, yeah, way to go.
Thanks. He has no idea how to handle this. He's not used to this.
Truth be told, she's a bit racist. She only likes elves, and she only likes high elves, but it's like, You know that ruggedly farm boy type of look of a wood elf?
Yeah.
That's kind of what's going in her head, like, for a moment, like, I've been wandering around a while. I'm a druid. Maybe the lifestyle of a wood elf is not that bad.
Wait, does that mean she's racist against half elves?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are inferior to her.
Yeah, she kind of makes a sad face. Kind of makes a sad face.
Alright. Well, I guess we better get on our way.
Wait, well, she probably doesn't think much of what's going on between her.
Which makes me wonder, what does she think of fucking tieflings?
Don't ask.
Oh.
And drows especially.
Oh, drows are most hated.
Wait, does she know that the drow consumes plate armor?
Yeah, she probably hasn't seen.
Elves have a way of telling, but essentially, yeah, it's...
She probably hasn't noticed yet.
She kind of gets the hint that it's another elf, but nothing that would be big to be like, wait, is that who I think it is, or what I think it is?
Oh, fuck.
And that's the other thing. Oh, I love Nemo. I love you, David. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, there goes the neighborhood. Drow is the ace of spades, he is.
Let's put this a crime against nature. Let's put it that way.
Wait, who's a crime against nature?
It's pretty much a crime against nature for like drow and like high elves or elves or normal elves of any kind.
Well, here's the thing. They don't look highly upon it, but here's the thing. A drow, most of the time, if there's any half-breeds between a drow or a mixing of drow and high elves or elves, it's usually by rape.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, you're not looking at something pretty.
Yeah,
And then you have it. Oh wait, and they're both tieflings, Valor and Deco, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's not too much of a crime against nature.
It is a crime. Well, wait, here's the thing. They are a crime against nature?
What I was going to say, them existing on their own are already
Yes.
pretty bad.
Oh, God, yes.
But it's not like an ogre and a tiefling. To make two crimes against nature, make one super crime against
I
nature.
would think it's frowned upon. It's
Oh,
like
yes.
Yeah.
it's really frowned upon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. As you get closer, you see two monsters, two feline monsters pursuing what appears to be a half dragon. Their black, six-legged forms and they're very hard to focus on. Spiny tentacles whip forth from their backs as it lashes at the half-dragon, tearing it apart, and starts to move in and feast upon it, killing it with pleasure.
Ah! Okay, those. That a six-legged feline creature. I think I vaguely remember that.
Oh, I know what this displacer beasts.
No, but they remind me of a different kind of character, like sorry, not character, but a different kind of creature from mythology, and I can't quite remember. God damn it! Damn it! Never mind. This is gonna drive me crazy, though.
Okay, because I thought I put it in there, I'm going to have to roll normal dice now. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, there are several displacer beasts up ahead.
Oi.
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 And, like an idiot, I accidentally put Miriam in one stage too soon. This is where you're supposed to meet Miriam. My mistake. Oh well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you see displacer beasts. What do you do?
Wait. Can we know what alignment are these? Are these just chaotic evil or?
Lawful evil.
Oh.
That's essentially. Here's the other thing: this is DM's knowledge given to players. I don't have a problem mixing it to people. Love of the kill. Displacer beasts kill not just for food, but also for sport. They target prey even when not hungry, often toying with their victims to entertain themselves until they are ready to eat.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah,
You know-
I would argue they're not lawful. I would say they sound more of a lawful/neutral.
Okay. So neutral evil then.
They are lawful evil, but they seem more of a neutral or just simple evil.
Okay. But the reason why I said is, I was thinking maybe we can negotiate or talk to them, but that just means I guess we have to wipe them now.
That depends on if they're intelligent enough to negotiate with.
You could sneak.
Not at that level. I don't think they can communicate, but they are intelligent to a significant degree.
I
my God.
think we need to set them on fire from a distance and hide in a bush.
So what you're saying is you want me to do the honors, Decker says.
Yeah, I think we need to hide and attack.
Ladies and gentlemen. Does a 17 hit you, Deco?
No. That would ping off.
Oh, 3 doesn't. Does a 20
Yes, a 20 would hit.
hit you, Finbar?
Oh.
A 20? Yes, it does.
Okay. And
Double check. I'm pretty sure it does.
okay,
What the shit is that behind us? Oh wait, it's Marin.
and you just take 5 damage.
Wait a minute.
Why?
These things are attacking us already?
Oh yes, you started. Here's the thing: the conversation started, and they took advantage of it. They're not stupid. These things rush in. These are really vicious creatures.
This is why you don't take time to discuss strategy in the middle of a battle.
No, it's essentially I was. Here's the thing: you were acting like they were creatures that you could talk around. These things are not these are very smart, evil, vicious things. That's why I did that. That's the only reason why I did that.
There.
Okay, so how much space are they taking up? Are they taking up the full...
No. They're taking up one that's just for me to see better for my eyes.
Okay.
Am I?
Essentially, yes.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes, you can roll initiative.
Alright, this is
Thank
Decker's
you.
initiative. This is...
Wait, it
Eva's
didn't pop up.
initiative.
Damn it. Why
Yeah.
didn't it pop up? Deco is... Yeah, 50... That's about...
Hang on.
Herper.
This is why you use tiebreaker.
Who cares?
Fuck you!
Oh, yeah, and Marion needs to roll.
Yes, she does.
I can do that then. Bear with me. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try. There, 11.
Yay.
See, that made Finbar 11, not me.
Did you select her token?
Yeah. No, wait, no, I didn't. Sorry.
How did you switch like that? How did
You click on the bottom, and you click on the bottom, and you can pick who you want to be.
Oh. Okay,
Let me
now
try
I get it.
Okay, so who goes first? It would be Marin?
Oh, and the Displacer Beats did get a 21. But...
Oh.
Yeah. However, yes, players go first. So, the start of the round is Miriam, Displacer Beast.
Alright,
Yes.
Are you going to attack for Miriam, or...?
You can control her if you wish.
I guess I'll do that for now. I gotta practice doing something other than just...
Merits.
What can... Move over here, and I guess I can do Thunder Wave and without hurting these guys, right?
Yes, you can rush around them without worrying to have to do damage there, yeah.
And we'll make it level 2. Oh, fuck, that's pathetic.
And
Obviously,
doing
I but okay.
con save. Oh,
Yeah, they haven't added, plus
they
yet.
fail. They fail.
Wow.
Ouch. Okay. Is that all Marion is going to do?
That's all, well, I don't know what else you can do.
Okay.
Like do druids get to do more than one attack?
I think it's just one attack.
Yeah, I think it's only one spell for now.
Okay. And now it's the Displacer Beast's turn.
Shit.
They go after Marion, and I know 100% they can't hit her. Next one definitely doesn't hit her. Next one at Deco. 20.
Yes.
Yeah, net 20.
Great.
Oh,
And that's... Here's the thing, that's only a 2d6 of damage.
Okay.
So... Bloop, bloop. So, 8 damage.
8 damage. That's fine. Deco responds with Hellish Rebuke on the one that attacked him.
And that
So-
does... Damn.
Okay, so
Send me Luke Pig.
8, 57.
Now, Finbar the Magnificent.
And Paul the Magnificent. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to slice some dice. Slice some dice.
Slice and dice.
Finbar Bristle.
Wow, roll me a 20.
What is with these fucking criticals?
Roll me a d20. Roll me a d20.
Okay, bear with me.
Well, anyway, that Displacer Beast is dead. And the one next to it takes a humongous amount of damage.
Okay.
Yes, you are... you literally gutted it. Right in front of you. Vita.
Ah,
Okay.
shaking the blood off. Just, damn it!
I'm actually going to cast... I'm going to cast Moonbeam, and I'm going to do it horizontally across the,
The line of them. The last two of them. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, so-
line. There we go. It's going to, it's going to be a decent width.
Spell Moonbeam at second level.
Yes, and it's going to be the line in front of us, and probably the width of upward.
Oh, what?
And they failed their saving.
Woo! How much did that take?
6 damage. Mr. Tavorian.
Yes.
Only damage? Damn it.
Yeah, its second level is pathetic.
God damn it.
Yep. Let me take a look here.
I would have cast it at a higher level.
Deco uses
Did he flip the pig?
yeah, I'm gonna flip the pig. Deco uses Firebolt and then we'll twin Firebolt. How many is it just these two in front of us?
Yep.
Okay. So first Firebolt to the one in front. Twinned Firebolt to the one to the side.
Wow, you are hitting hard against this mother of mercy. Damn. It's still alive, but it's taken some significant damage.
And
Mary.
No, that's fine.
Oh, no, if you have anything.
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Let's see. What should I do? You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing Vita just did, and do a horizontal moonbeam.
Wait, you have one of those too?
Only level 2.
Or is that Marin? Is it?
Marin does, not me.
Fails. Ouchie, wow.
Still alive?
It's still alive, but it's hanging in there.
Wait, both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Displacer Beast's attack. Miss critically. And the other one missed. God damn it! God damn it! They miss horribly. I want my fucking dice rollers in the game to get some damage for you guys. So there's a challenge, but Finbar, it's now your turn.
Okay. Phineas is going to use his Ortho on this one. Oh, hang on, sorry. Is that enough?
Your oath bow pierces it, yes, and kills it.
Okay, and then his next one will be on the last one.
God damn it, you hit it. No, it's still alive, barely. Vita.
Okay, I'm going to walk off to the side of the of these things, and I'm going to do a thunder wave.
Okay.
A thunder wave of third level. Fuck you.
Third level, fuck you.
Okay, so third level thunder wave. Fuck you.
Yeah, just pretend that I've walked to the side away from you guys.
Okay, Rachel.
Yeah.
How would thunder destroy a displacer beast?
How would the thunder do that?
Yeah, describe how thunder would destroy a displacer beast.
It would come down, hit them, but they would get so hot, their bodies would explode.
Kaplooey. Okay, you have now killed the last displacer beast.
So, meow.
Was that the lot of them?
That was just a lot of them.
Now.
Oh. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Did anyone get hurt?
Yeah, I got a little nicked.
Ren, can you help?
Oh, you need a little health bonus?
Well, I know Deco does.
Okay, Rin.
So I talked to Marin. You okay? You okay over there?
She smiles and gives you the thumbs up.
I give her a thumbs up.
Hope you don't mind this type of thing. It happens kind of often with us.
She says it's okay, I'm kind of used to it. On the road, always.
See, now you, me, and Velma can have a girls' night out once we get to Waterdeep.
A girl's night out, she kind of tilts her head, confused.
Deco raises an eyebrow, like,
The girl's already planning.
yeah.
Or, you know, we could go to... we could do a photo. What? What'd you say?
I love that hello buzz.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording. I have to do something.
Okay.
Okay, we are back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you have just killed the displacer beasts.
Yep.
I was just saying that I think the girls need to have, like, a spa day.
Okay, I'm not gonna move you from this map, but if you would like to move along, you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you start moving forward through the woods, and you start to approach a cottage. An overgrown cobblestone path leads up a small hill to the shelf of an old fieldstone cottage. A dilapidated roof is punctured by an oak tree. Grows through the middle of the structure, and it spreads its branches like a canopy over the frame. Shutters and a door hang open, forced from their hinges by wide growth, and just beyond the dim entrance to the cottage rests a massive, feathered beast the size and shape of a bear. Its short, curved beak rests upon another of its kind. The creature's great golden eyes open wide as it sniffs the air.
Oh, it's an owlbear.
Yes.
Well, I suppose our druid could try and talk to it.
Any of us. We're big animals. We're big animals.
Well, I don't speak, here's the thing, I don't speak to animals, really, aside from my little dragon here.
Alright.
I'm sharing here.
Well,
Marion
Marion remarks as well, you do know displacer beasts try to hunt these things and usually scare them off.
Oh. So,
She makes a remark, maybe if we go back and harvest their bodies and what we can, we could probably find a way to scare them off.
Wait, scare off the owlbears?
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to breed them, but you want to scare them off.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Well, truth be told, right now, they're territorial. They're actually mating.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa. So it's the beauty and majesty of nature.
In all of its glory.
Yeah. So, what's that one over there doing to that other one? Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
There we go. Oh, I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yes, they are. So, are you going to go back and skin and strip the?
Yeah, this place is beast.
Okay,
That
so
sounds like a lot of work. We're just trying to get to the font.
Yeah,
well, here's the thing. At Ruined Cottage, I think it would be nice to make sure that it's not in the way, because hopefully they'll come back, and you don't want a mating pack there for future people who try to rebuild the abbey.
Okay. So,
Miriam is kind of suggesting that.
I guess Finbar will use his artisan tools to skin the freaking things.
yeah, just a couple of them.
Yeah. You're gonna, you harvest its scent glands, you harvest a lot of little things.
God damn it. This is so freaking messy.
Deco practices sounding like the snarling.
Okay, you want to... Okay, for that. You extract the scents. Okay, you want to sneak up... First, you're going to have to sneak up in disguise with those damn things. So, here's the thing.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Wait, what?
Oh, I was humming a very special song there during my job.
What were you humming?
It didn't come through, sorry.
That's because they got interrupted. It was Link. Has come the time to say the princess Maria. No, just out of an to put her away. Either kids or Link was
Yeah, I know that song.
And then I was like, yep, here you guys go.
Fill up your hearts so you can until you'll be brave and not the thirsty coward.
Alright guys, everyone take a skin. You get a skin, and you get a skin, and you get a skin.
Deco refuses, but then motions. I'll be providing the vocal aspect.
Oh, really?
Rin and Velma look at him. I don't think that's going to work so well, but you can try.
Maybe I could try.
Deco raises an eyebrow.
Okay, Rin takes the displacer beast and plops its skin body on top of him, so he pretty much has a displacer body look onto him. How do I look, he goes.
Definitely not a looker.
Pretty cool.
You said that to Rin.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, it's my work of skinning those things, so I reckon everyone will look cool wearing them.
Well, he's wearing a bloody skin. I mean, I don't know how cool you could look with a bloody skin, but...
About as cool as a drow does.
He casts dancing lights on Deco for that mocking attitude.
Cut it out, Deco says.
Alright. God damn, I'm gonna need to have a bath. I'm gonna need a shower after this. It's getting everywhere.
Gonna need a bath. Are there any lakes around here?
I mean, there's the one that we just passed, but I don't think the Dryads would like you filthying up their pond.
Well, here's the thing.
Hey, Deco.
Wait, just so you know, to scare them off, you're probably going to have to get pretty close.
Okay.
What you trying to say, Deco?
I'm saying that, there's just some things that washing away can't fix.
What?
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 I know what he's saying.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Vito. Just pay attention to scaring off those owlbears.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess are we going to do that now? Scare? Do intimidation or something?
Here's the thing. You're going to have to sneak up to the damn thing.
Yeah,
So
fine.
I'm going to need... I was going to say, I'm going to need stealth checks.
Can I roll nature for this? Considering I'm pretending to be an animal.
When you get closer, you can do that. But
Where
right now,
are they?
You have to creep up to it. You can't just rush up to them and go... Bleh. They're on another map. Yeah, they're not on the map. They're essentially... I didn't want to switch you from map to map to map really quickly, but essentially, see the D?
Yep.
See the massive D?
Yes, I see the massive D.
And
I see
you
the massive double Ds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
D's with a hole in the middle. And
yes,
A underneath.
yes.
Well,
you see the D?
That tree looks like it's doing something between the two Ds. So.
Oh.
And there's an A right at the bottom.
Yes. God damn it. From the D to the S, that's as far as you are, and you got to sneak up to it. I'm just doing a quickie one.
Oh, are you doing a quickie now between the two Ds? Sorry. Kill me. Don't kill me.
Don't say that, like, right after you say something that might anger the D.
Don't kill me.
Alright. So, well, I guess I'm still sneaking up though, so we gotta do stealth, do we?
Yep, roll stealth.
Alright. Can you roll my stuff?
I'm gonna give you advantage because...
We are dressed up.
No, I'm giving you advantage because I just thought it was fucking hysterical. I'm just imagining you all draped in these bodies.
Or like crawling on the ground.
This is your idea, Dan.
Yes, you're crawling slowly and surely closer and closer to the beasts. Now, do you want to roll nature or insight to understand the beast's behavior?
Well,
I mean, they are mating, and I don't know. I don't know what's so.
I don't know.
Special.
Yeah, are we gonna gain anything from it other than their mating?
You would pretty much get the understanding that what would probably scare them out of the area a lot quicker and get them going and not come back.
Between inside and nature.
Yep,
Oh,
you
they
get
make
choice.
some noises.
Or better yet, can I do animal handling?
No, you can't do animal handling.
Deco knows Dax shit.
handle any animals in this situation.
Wow, Deco.
Deco knows Jack shit.
And that's even
Jack-
because you're not even in one of these things.
Oh God. Essentially, David, you realize that if you kind of caw and growl like a displacer beast, you'll most likely scare them off because it's one of their predators they have to worry about. Deco brays like a donkey.
Hey.
I guess I whisper next to Vina. I go, pretend that you're clawing at them.
Okay, wait. Here's the thing. Deco acts like something just literally just grabbed his balls too tight for a moment. That's how he sounds.
Okay. You want me to try?
Okay.
Then roll my performance.
Oh God.
Alright, performance. Roll her performance.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Jesus Christ.
How'd it go?
I'm gonna use acrobatics for mine.
Okay, your performance. Okay, Rachel. This is not me belittling a player. ladies and gentlemen. Growl like an animal to scare it away.
Okay. Can I do this in place of Vita?
Yes.
Ow, my ears.
David,
Yes.
you're getting a free feat. You are getting a free feat.
And you get a feat. And you get a feat. I'm sorry.
I'm not fucking Oprah.
I didn't know you wanted me to go full.
Okay, do you want to go full blown?
Again, all my housemates that don't understand this. Out of context.
Even in context, it's pushing the limit too. Oh my god.
How about that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh man, my face is hurting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here for entertainment. I didn't say it was just the players. Okay, you are going to be getting bonus points, and definitely, David, you get a feat.
Aww.
You see the owl bears...
I will say my throat hurts a little bit now.
Definitely you're getting a bonus feat. You see the bears thud and run from the building as fast as their legs can take them.
I can't wait to get that back on the record.
Oh god, yeah, this is priceless. This is priceless.
Man, can we just have a little thing with after it? R.I.P. headphone users.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh god, this is just priceless. Miriam is actually looking quite impressed by the mimicry of animals you did to scare off the creatures.
Wouldn't it be my roll though? But it was his.
That would be better though that she's impressed with, I guess.
Still, the fact of the matter is, you she mistakes it as you, David.
Okay.
So basically, she's attracted to your animal.
My animal wiles.
Your animal magnetism.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I mean, she is the druid, and you are the you are the beast master.
Oh god! Hi, I'm the beast master. Like fucking Beastmaster from the old 80s movie.
Yeah,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they have done exceptional. Now
What?
Now is the most important question. Are you guys ready?
Yeah?
You are not prepared. I'm sorry.
Now, I don't have a map prepared for this.
Hmm?
However,
Yes. Ready.
you guys are ready. I'm sticking to one map just for ease of use.
Okay.
As you are moving along, you are going up a high-level, multi-level of steps. And you are taking your time getting up there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming we can take these animal things off?
Yes, you can if you want. You can still keep them if you want.
No.
Thank you.
As you walk up the place, in the distance you see a font bubbling in the middle of a clearing, its water sparkling in the light. Encircling in broad base is a mosaic depicting the Platinum Dragon and Silver Stag in eternal chase. The tiles that define the beast shapes are marked with miniature ruins. Along the mosaic perimeter, toppled walls from the broken stone shells bounding what must have been some manner of a shrine. And around this shrine or broken down shrine, you see several of those monstrous creatures that you have fought, the subhuman creatures. And, whoopsie. And you see, damn it. You see him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Here's the thing. What you see of him, he is swinging a massive greatsword around him. And he is slaying and snarling at these creatures, those subhuman creatures that are half dragon and half vampiric. And every single time you hear him growling in rage, and he's casting spells. And what you hear and you see is a... God damn it, why aren't you working?
Is this some kind of a demon thing?
Oh, yeah, you see him doing this, and... you are just seeing him slaughtering these creatures in rage.
Freezing fire? Or
Sphere. And one of those evil demonic creatures come up to him, and he casts... Disintegrate. Blasting this damn creature away.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah, you just... Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, 73 damage.
What?
Yes, he literally just one-shotted one of those motherfuckers.
Is this our mid-boss?
Guys, is he really scared?
Yeah.
That is a good question. Should we be scared?
Well, here's the thing. Around the shrine that's broken down, you just see him butchering these things. And you see him grab what looks like a lance and throws it and impales one of them.
Ooh.
Wow.
And all you hear him is in rage screaming, "You fucking bastards, you'll pay."
Okay, so he's probably out.
Go on. Okay, what do you guys do?
Deco's gonna ready his staff. Like, oh, you better not turn and attack us.
No, hold on. I'm going to look over at Marin. You recognize this guy?
Thank you, Rachel. Rachel is the smart one right now.
Of course she is. Of course she is. Not saying that it's the best thing to do, but at the same time, it's like, don't fucking know you. Trying to assess the situation. Why the fuck do you think we would ask a question like that to Mary? Like, do you know this guy? This guy's fucking tearing these assholes apart, which is good for us, but at the same time,
scary.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Attacking the kind of creatures that we had been attacking, and it's unclear as to whether or not he's a good guy, and since Marin has been there for a while, she would know a familiar face. She's
yes. Oh, no, that's why I'm laughing. I'm just happy. She goes, he was here just before the assault started. He was asking about this font, and it's kind of scary, she says. Actually, you actually notice an actual fear in her voice.
Yeah, I'd say this thing's tough as fuck.
You think he's a bad guy, or...
Why was he looking for the font? Deco asks.
He was just mumbling something about salvation and a cure.
Deco raises an eyebrow and looks towards the guy. Then lowers his staff.
I like how you guys don't want to walk close to him.
You know what?
Deck lowers his staff and then starts to slowly approach.
Hi.
He literally just cast Burning Hands at the creature that just lastly just got butchered. Okay. He turns around snarling at you. What?
Come in peace. I'm from the Order of the Gauntlet. Just here to try and clear out some of these cult members.
He's holding his massive, vicious greatsword above his head in one hand. He's just staring at you, just his contemplation and concentration is struggling. What you see is one side of the face that has a molten, bluish, boiling, bubbling side to it, and it looks to be somewhat desiccated and decaying on that side, and the other side is somewhat human-esque.
Listen, we're here to fight the cult, and we're here to also find out Waters of Io. Can we help?
He raises his sword at you. What do you mean, help?
We mean, well, at least not get in your way. We would rather follow you through these monsters and help you kill them all, but you seem to be pretty capable.
He slams his sword tip first into the ground and just collapses on the ground. Fine.
Byron, what are you doing?
Guys, can we, sir, do you need a potion or something?
You're directing it to him?
Yeah.
I don't need it at all.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Well,
What's wrong? He snarls and curses at you. Look at me!
I see. So, you're afflicted. Like the others?
Yes. What the hell do you think this will do to a person? I'm what they consider a fucking success.
Oh. I see.
guess I didn't expect you to turn on them.
Oh, they hate something like me that's considered a full-blown success. I still maintain my sentience.
Good.
My
Good?
cat was going crazy.
Good, you say?
Probably not the
Well,
best
that's
choice of words, Finbar.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. But at least you get to get your revenge on them. They get to suffer as much as you've suffered.
They will never suffer as much as I have. Ever.
I'm sorry.
How did they do this to you?
He twists his head and stares right at you, and you see more of the side of his face, more of a draconic skull poking through, his flesh starting to kind of slough off. How? They tortured me and my family. They fed me fucking tainted food, wine, and drink.
I see.
Oh. Deco says as he's like a long, silent, oh, as he's just staring at him.
And I look at Deco and I look at him. And I look at Deco and I look at him. And I'm tempted to say, spill the beans, but no, Deco will probably kick my ass.
Okay.
Let's just say I know someone who's had been forced to consume the same stuff.
No, he wasn't forced to consume the same stuff.
Well, you're not going to say that, Deco.
Oh,
What
thank
was it?
goodness. Here's the thing, he rolled a 6 on perception, so very, very good.
Deco feels in his pocket the stuff that
That the thing gave.
Trixie gave, and is contemplating whether he wants to share or not. In sharing, he might be able to help this guy ease his pain, but at the same time, it's less time that he has.
Deco.
I don't think it actually.
No. I was going to Deco and whisper.
How would he know what he's thinking?
Well, here's the thing. I
You
don't
can
think it
tell.
actually means anything.
Okay, here's the thing. If you're playing with the item in your pocket, and if they're looking back at you, they would I would say they know you well enough to see what. 15 would most likely see it. Seeing you at least playing with an item in your pocket, the odds are.
Like, Deco, I don't think it works that way. He's done. Oh.
But the least we can do is help him get his vengeance.
Yeah, Deco murmurs.
So, what do you say? Truce?
We were ever enemies to begin with.
So,
Are we?
what?
He goes, were we ever enemies to begin with?
No.
No, but I guess we just met. I guess I don't know if you're gonna. I assume you don't want to join us. I assume we just want to help out. Help you do this mission, then we can be on our own ways.
Well,
Up to you.
hold on a second there, Finbar. He says, like, grabbing him and pulling him to the side to talk to him, like whisper.
Yeah.
If he comes with us, if we can find a cure for me, maybe there's something else that we can do for him.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
But let's just play it slowly. Okay. Damn
Yeah.
powerful. I don't want to get him mad.
Do you think I fucking want to get him mad?
Keep in mind, we still have to go back to the caravan.
And also,
Yes,
it's not, just remember, would have to get him inside water deep.
And keep in mind, also, there's a whole bunch of cultists
Getting him,
with us in the
getting him,
caravan.
getting him inside into Waterdeep is not really going to be an issue. Between Vita and I, we can cast invisibility.
Yeah, fair. So, if we can help, we will, but we can't make any promises. Okay, Deco?
I don't know.
We can at least try.
I go, Vita, and I was whispering busy. Imagine if Deco's gone that far. Wouldn't we do anything we could to help?
Here's the thing. This guy, whatever's going on with him, even though he's got most of his brain function, something's not right.
I know.
We really want to be responsible for what might happen if he goes crazy.
She may have done something. She had to have done something on there on the swing.
Hmm?
It was herself that did it.
Someone's talking.
Oh, that's my parents in the background. It just.
Okay.
Alright, so, okay, listen, we'll talk about this later.
Alright.
Probably not a good idea to talk about it in front of him. Anyway, but yeah,
I like how. Anyway.
but yeah, we're not, I guess we weren't friends before we met, but maybe we can be.
He looks down at the hand, and he looks down at his own hand.
Don't worry, I don't mind touching it. I said I've dealt
Okay.
with it.
He gives you a hearty handshake. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I thought that might happen. I thought, Constitution.
Yes. Good. You feel him put a lot of pressure on your hand, and you get this just a small tingling sensation, not from any infection, but more from the sense of, ow, that's a strong hand grip.
Yeah, Okay. Is he? Or do I get the idea that he's trying to hurt me?
No. He's not trying to hurt you.
Okay. I thought he might be giving a bit of a test.
What I've had set up for this affliction, no. This is not so much of that type of test.
But you know what I mean? That's
Oh no,
what
I completely understand what you mean. That's a wise way of looking at it. I would have thought the same way, but this guy is a little bit different.
Okay.
Here's the thing: if he wasn't afflicted, I would say yes, he would have done that.
Yeah.
Deco
Alright.
looks around at the slayed bodies and then looks back towards them. Can we agree that basically the location of the font has been compromised?
Not as long as I've been here.
So you think it's safe to leave it unguarded?
Well, I don't think there's many people left. And he nudges them with his boot, and what you see him, he actually drags out another great sword and starts poking them. I don't think we have to worry.
Alright.
Glances towards the font. He's stepping closer to it and just places his hand. I guess the font has a stone rim around it.
Yep.
Just places his hand lightly on this stone.
I take a look over at the fountain.
And I will say this to everyone. As you gaze into the font, all of you, it will end here.
Wow! Why would you do that? No!
Because that's a perfect place to end it. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, because here's the thing, I was either going to end it right before you met Mr. Wrath, or right around it.
Take your shower first.
Mr. Roth, holy shit.
Mr. Rath?
Finbar doesn't even want to test his strength against him. That's how scared he is.
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Yes,
Have fun.
bye.
Bye.